Hello, my name is Mario for KX Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel.
Hey, 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 hey,
Hey guys, so this is going to be my 2-week update from... I just lost all my notes because of the wind. That was fun. So that was fun. Went to go find my notes, but we got them, so we're ready to go. Anyway, so it's between May 17th and May 30th, my 2-week update. And just so everybody knows, what this channel is about seeing if high intensity training is better than high volume. I've been doing this for about a year and a half to 2 years, and it's, to me, I would recommend it to anybody. Like, it's so much easier and your improvements are so much better. So for me, I find it a lot better. And if I was to suggest anything to anybody, I would say HIIT as your foundation, but you're gonna have to have other branches with that. Like some days have to be high volume, some exercises might be high volume depending where it is, but yeah, as long as the foundation is high intensity training, in my opinion, you can't go wrong. So we'll leave it at that. Just to let you know, if you want a little extra motivation on why men should lift weights, check out the end of the video. If you like my content, subscribe, comment, give me a like, it'd be appreciated. And for now, let's start going with the IFBB 2-week update. I'm sure all of you by now have seen the or have heard of the New York Pro. First, I want to give congrats to Nick Walker for winning. Congratulations. Second, I just want to talk about Martin Fitzwater. I was like really impressed, and it's like, to me, it's like this guy was always like in the shadows. And from what I heard from another channel, I almost had the impression that he was like this real bad guy. He comes out, he's like really humble, real nice guy, and he like killed it. So, you know what I mean? Congratulations to Martin, and I think this Olympia is gonna be a lot of fun as long as everybody shows up. Not like what happened last year when the Butcher couldn't make it, when Nick couldn't make it. So hopefully everybody makes it. So yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. I just want to make a few notes. Like, you just, kind of be careful if you're new at this, the way I am at watching the bodybuilding. I'm not new to weightlifting, but weightlifting for like probably over 20 years now. But if you're new at watching IFBB Pro, then I would just say be a little careful on what the things you believe in. Because for one, it's like I was listening to one channel, he was saying, oh, Nick Walker was off. So, this channel was saying Nick Walker was at his best. So what does that mean for Martin Fitzwater, where he's going to land in the Olympia, this and that, right? So if you don't know too much, then you'll probably believe that. But then you listen to Tyler Mannion talk, and he says that freaking Nick wasn't even at his best. So who do you believe? Tyler Mannion, one of the judges, or the channel, or the YouTube channel? It's up to you, right? Another channel saying, oh, Derek Lunsford is not making any progress. You listen to Derek Lunsford talk, he says he's got to buy bigger sleeves because he's making progress in his size. So who do you listen to, right? So just be kind of careful. I know that's kind of a drag, but still, like, just because someone says something doesn't make it true. Like, you better just to listen to someone that's credible, not just somebody that, just because they have a YouTube channel, maybe they have 1 million subscribers, doesn't mean they know exactly what's going on. So just want to let you know. So yes, that's about it for that. So now I just want to get into so I've been explaining like what I do for my program. So for therapy, I do my massages every 2 weeks. That's going awesome. My health is improving incredibly. Like my recovery is doing great, so my massages are awesome, so that's good. For my diet, according to Dorian Yates, I weigh about 245 pounds, so I should be way over 300 pounds of my protein, but that is not happening because I'm not a pro and I actually have a lot of things to do, like another job and stuff to do around the house, this and that, so it's not the easiest to get the protein up to where it needs to be, but you do your best. So my protein is about 170 to 200 a day, which is still way better than I was before. My carbs could be better, they're not the greatest. Fats, not really looking at it right now. Water could be better, and I have a couple of drinks at night. So basically all the highlights that we talked to you about in my exercises, I'm getting that with that sort of diet. So for the average bodybuilder, not the pros, but for the average bodybuilder, you know what I mean, you can accomplish quite a bit and still, you know, have a couple of drinks at night and maybe not have the greatest diet, but still a pretty good diet, right? So anyway, so going to my highlights, my PR highlights. So let's talk about my leg press. So I did it on the 29th of May. I did 720 pounds for 8 reps plus 4 babies or 4 partials, wherever you want to call it. I call them 4 babies. I do leg press once a month. I do other leg exercises in that month, but leg press only once a month. The last time I did on May 1st was 720 for 6 reps, 4 babies. And the first time that I did 720, I only did 4 babies on April 3rd. So every month I'm improving quite a bit, and the more I heal, the stronger I'll get. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. So now, stiff leg deadlifts. I hit a plateau after Christmas. Before Christmas, I was at 160 pounds for 6 reps. Then I couldn't even, I did some healing during Christmas, but my body had to recover from all that. It took quite a few months to understand that. When you're fixing old injuries, sometimes it'll take a while to recover from them and to actually grow from them. So be patient. So finally the other day, on May 23rd, I did 110 pounds for 12 reps. And then on May 29th, I did 125 pounds for 10 reps. So I'm starting to progress now. My hamstrings are starting to get where they're supposed to be. They're not quite there yet, but they're getting a lot better. So the massages are really helping. I'm doing high repetition deadlifts. I got two different versions of deadlift. One's just for PR, see how heavy you can get. The other one's for high repetition. So on February 29th, I did 130 pounds for 12 reps. Then I did 150 for 5 reps. I'm not too sure when that was. Probably last month. I didn't mark down the date. Just May 23rd, I did 150 pounds for 12 reps. And all that is depending on my hamstrings, how they're working, and I'm getting a lot of good release. I'm getting a lot better flexibility though, so that's progressing nicely. Incline press, the last time I did 240 pounds for 8 reps on April 27th. I try to go to 10 reps before I progress in weight, but I guess this time I felt pretty good, so I went right to 250 pounds for 3 reps on May 25th. So I was happy with that. So basically these are just the highlights, and not all the exercises I do, but just the ones I think are important to talk about. So my shoulder press, if you saw, I think it was my last video or my last update video, I said I was gonna go do chest press with my nephew in St. Catharines. So before that, after Christmas, I plateaued at 225 pounds for 5 reps. Okay, and every time I go for that 6th one, I couldn't get it. So right now we're like May 30th today. So I didn't move at all, okay, but I didn't get impatient, I didn't get frustrated, I just chilled out. When I went with my nephew, I wanted to see how much of a PR I could get, because it was easier to have him spot me and just ask someone to spot. So I ended up getting 250 pounds for 1 rep. That was my max that I got, which to me is really awesome. Like, I was really happy with that. So yeah, and I'm feeling good, like my body's feeling good. So from there, that was May 18th. Now May 30th, which was today, right, I did 225 pounds for 6 reps. I got my 6th and I almost got my 7th. So like, huge improvements. So very important. Be patient, heal your bodies. I got a lot of childhood injuries. I mean, as a guy, you guys all know we like to get hurt, right? So important, if you do get hurt, fix your injuries. But when you're a kid, what do you know? You just brush it off and keep going. So, but the catch is up to you. So anyways, dealing with my injuries, I got 225 pounds for 6 reps, May 30th. I see things only progressing from there, like amazing progression. So happy with that. My pet flies, I did, the last time was 125 pounds for 10 reps on March the 7th. I wasn't feeling it for a couple months there. I guess March, April, May. Yeah, so for about a month and a half, whatever. I wasn't feeling it too much, but whatever. So that was March 7th. Now today I did 140 pounds for 5 reps, and the important things about that, it was great mind-muscle connection. It wasn't just I just moved weight. It was awesome mind-muscle connection and great flexing at the end. So like, I'm not just moving weight. I'm like healing and getting great mind-muscle connection. For me, that is my focus, is I have great mind-muscle connection, so I know what I'm doing, and it's going to help with not getting hurt. Oh yeah, so what I'm doing now, so I go to 2 gyms, one where I live and one I drive to. So the one where I live, I don't have a bench press bench. Not a good one anyways. Not something you want to go to PRs with. So what I do is I use a Smith machine, and what I'm doing now, because like when you fail on your positive, you still got stuff in the tank for your negative. So what I'm doing with that is I'm pushing up, I'm getting as much as I get with the positive, then I lock it out, then I always make sure that my stoppers, my safety stoppers are right about here, right, so I don't crush my chest. Then I add the weight on and I go for a negative. So last week I did 270 pounds for 1 negative, so it's 270 pounds for 1 negative. Like, I really feel like the weakness in my chest, which is awesome because it means I'm feeling my chest, and now I know, then it's just a matter of progressing from there, right? Next time I do it, which will be next week, it should not be as weak. It should be stronger than when it gets really strong, where I think when I could get a pot. No, I don't think so. I think it just, when I feel it's appropriate, it gets strong enough, I'm going to add more weight and just keep progressing on the negative. And then on my other bench chest workout at the other gym, then I'm going to work on the positive and getting my PRs and my bench press and all that. So yeah, so I think that's awesome. And what I'm also going to include as well is I'm going to do like tricep negatives. So I'm going to bring up the stoppers to right about here, so I won't go all the way down. So once I get my chest negative, right, I'm going to bring up the stopper to get a tricep negative, because Hani Redbot was saying that your tricep muscles are smaller than your chest, so they're going to give out quicker. So we really need to strengthen that up. So that's what I'm going to do next week. So we'll see how that works. I should film that video, hopefully. Yeah, dips, assisted dips at the other gym. It's where you kneel down on the machine and it takes some weight off of you so you can do the dips. On May the 2nd, I did 45 pounds off my weight for 8 reps. I didn't bother going to 10 this time. I just figured I'll conserve my energy. I'm gonna go straight to the next level, which is 30 pounds off my weight. I did 30 pounds for 10 reps. So huge difference there, and I'm feeling a lot better mind muscle connection these days on those dips as well. So yeah, so that's pretty good. So basically, that's it for the PRs. So just to recap the 2 weeks, it's just amazing. Like my progression, it's just like leaps and bounds now. Very important though, you have to be patient. Mike Menzer was saying, goes, if you focus on your strength, then you'll get bigger. He goes in the beginning, he went for a few months before he actually started showing size, and he was getting kind of like, I don't know if we want to say depressed, but I think he was just getting like maybe losing confidence, right? He wasn't even going to do it anymore. But no, like for me, I see it this way here. When I'm lifting, I go health first, right? My health has to be first, so I'm not just doing, I call it arrogance lifting, right? I got no reason to be arrogant, no reason to show off. So I lift for my health, right? Then I lift for strength, that's number 2, and then I lift for size for my looks, right? So, but very important, the first thing has to be your health, because if you don't have your health, then you don't have anything. So health, strength, and size. So anyways, that's my foundation. That's how I do it. It's been working out very good for me these past, well, especially this year, but for the past year and a half since I started doing HIT, it's been really awesome. But yeah, write everything down, document everything. Documenting helps because you know what you're doing, you know what to strive for. You know, improve, have a good diet. Doesn't have to be the greatest like the pros have, but you know what I mean. As long as it's good, you'll improve. And if you have to, if you want to get bigger or stronger, and you need to improve on that, then you can do it. So, but important is you got to document it so you know what you're doing. You can't just go in there and throw weights around because it's a really good game. You can get some size, yeah. I mean, I've done it before and I had some size, but you know what? In my opinion, document it. Everything that you do, that way you know what you're dealing with, and go to complete failure. Don't have to do 10 warm-ups per exercise, right? I'm exaggerating, but whatever. One mind muscle connection exercise set, then go straight to your working set, and unless it's a vulnerable exercise, you know what I mean, you don't need any more of that. So anyways, I'll leave it there and we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.